Welcome back to the Stovetop. I'm going to shoot this coffee review video differently than I normally do. For one, I'm going to probably just keep rolling if I flub my lines or just chop up the video a little bit if I have to, because in some cases I shoot multiple takes. I have to edit things out. Sometimes I have to go back and do reshoots, things like that, and even then my videos have low production value with all that work put into them. So I'm going to just try something a little bit differently, so if I flub something and I go with it, you'll understand. The other thing is that I'm going to shoot this coffee review video in two parts, which I think I did one time before. So this first part, I'm going to explain how I ended up with this coffee and unbox it. It's very early in the morning. I work late at the plant, so I've only been home for a little bit. So I'm shooting this part now. I'll get a few hours sleep, get up in the morning, brew the coffee, and then I'll tell you what I think of it. So let's get to how I ended up with this coffee. I got an email from a company called Whiskey Morning Coffee out of Tolar, Texas. They said that they saw my coffee review videos and they wanted to send me one of their specialty coffees to do a review on. Now I was suspect right away because I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't get a lot of views on my coffee videos, my coffee review videos, and I don't really put a lot of production value into these. So why somebody would want to send me some free coffee to review is a little bit suspect. For those of you out there who don't do this, I get offers from companies all the time to review their products, and I turn them down most of the time. There's a expectation that I do a positive review. Well, I'm not going to lie to my audience, so there's no guarantee you're going to get a positive review. Or they want to pay me to buy their product off of Amazon. Right there, red flag. It's imported. Now, I mostly buy American, but on occasion I do get things that are made overseas. But still, I'm probably not going to review an imported product, or I won't do it very often, I should say. So, yeah, all of those are reasons I don't go with that. Or the biggest one is when the company decides they don't want to deal with me anymore. Because I'll have somebody contact me and say, hey, review my widget. And I'll be like, well, what's so great about your widget? Well, it's made in America, it's got a lifetime warranty, and we're a veteran-owned company. All right, well, dude, there's 30 other widgets out there that are made in America by a veteran with a lifetime warranty. So what makes your widget different? Suddenly they don't talk to me anymore. Or I start asking them technical questions about and they just stop talking to me. If I don't have something that I can bring to the audience to say why this widget is so much better than the other widget when I wasn't even looking for it to begin with, what good is that? But other YouTubers accept all that stuff. They get free stuff, and I'm not all about that. I'm not saying I won't review something for free, or I've never gotten anything for free. But if I'm not going to use it myself, or I'm not somewhat interested in it, I'm just not going to share that with the audience. Or if I can't try to get some information from the company that isn't in the About section on their webpage, then, what am I really bringing you? So, I kind of asked him, and we're emailing back and forth, hey, is this on the up and up? What have I got to buy? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you don't have to buy anything. Yeah, it's on the up and up. Just send us your address, and we'll send you some coffee. And I said, all right, this is a specialty coffee. Will you send me one of your regular roast and some decals with it? He said, sure. So I gave him my address, but I never gave him my name. So there should be a box coming to me addressed to Squib. We'll see. Now that was on a Tuesday that he said, all right, we're shipping your stuff today. Wednesday morning, I decided to go onto their website and place an order with my credit card, of course, under my real name and have it shipped to me. Now he told me on Tuesday, you should get your coffee by Friday. So I was thinking, okay, great. I'll shoot a coffee review Saturday morning of this specialty coffee they want, and then Sunday morning I'll shoot one of the regular roast that they had available. And then the reason I bought the coffee on my own on Wednesday was because I wanted to see exactly what sort of customer service I would get if I was doing this on my own, not if they're trying to send me something special. What's weird about that is that the coffee that was shipped on Tuesday still isn't here, but the coffee that I ordered on Wednesday got here on Friday. It's very early Saturday morning. So I'm going to review the coffee out of order. I'm actually going to review the coffee I intended to review last first. Now I know that's a really long explanation. You guys have been hanging on for 5 minutes, right? But I want to explain this because there should be 2 more videos coming. So let's get to the unboxing. just get out the Buck pocket knife here. That really needs to be sharpened again. Yeah, this label and tape is a little bit thick. Okay, hold on a minute. What the heck is this? Okay, so there is a card in here that says it's party time, and it says thank you for supporting Whiskey Morning Coffee. Enjoy the brew. It's handwritten. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Alright, so here we go. The coffee of Texas, the coffee of the people. It's like a little postcard here. It says join the coffee crew. Fresh coffee delivered every 15, 30, or 90 days. That's their subscription service. I'll talk about that in a minute. Free shipping, discount on coffee and subscription. Start your coffee subscription at whiskeymorningcoffee.com. Alright. And then here's a decal I ordered in addition to the coffee. They do offer a couple decals. They've got shirts, hats, and they've got a mug. Of course, the mug's out of stock right now. I considered getting that, but I decided to get this decal. And it's got the Gonzales flag cannon at the top, and it says, "Don't Austin my Texas. Whiskey Morning Coffee 2021. Tolar, Texas, USA." This is a really nice decal here. And then let's get the box out of the way. We've got gratuitous packaging material. So this is just like an orange-colored like wrapping paper here, kind of almost tissue-type paper with the Whiskey Morning Coffee logo on it. And here we go. Black bag. It's a 10-ounce bag of their crack shot coffee. This is one of the regular roasts that they offer for sale. Fire roasted, high caffeine. So let me read you what I found on their website about this coffee. The crack shot coffee is a double caffeinated medium/dark roast. Now, I'm not much of a dark roast guy, but the fact that it says medium/dark makes me think that I might like it. Now, I thought this was going to be a 1-pound bag, but this is actually a 10-pound bag. They do offer it in whole bean or ground. All other coffees, they'll sell it to you either whole bean or ground. And this was $16.50. So that on top of the $7.65 for shipping and $3 for the decal. 10 ounce, not 10 pound. I know some of you guys out there saw the caption I just added in that said 10 ounce with 3 exclamation points. But somebody out in the audience might be blind, so I'm adding this. 10 ounces, not 10 pounds. It's a little bit pricey for the amount of coffee you get, but some of the coffees I've reviewed lately have been in small packages for about the same price. So, as best I can tell, you can place orders on their website, order a bag of coffee, order multiple bags of coffee, order some of their swag, things like that, and they'll ship it to you. Or you can get a coffee subscription. Well, they'll send coffee out to you based on the subscription you pay for, or you can give somebody coffee as a gift in a subscription form. Now, I think what I'll do is, after I try out this coffee, or really after the other coffee arrives, I'll contact them back by email and ask them more details about their coffee subscription, especially as a gift for somebody else. I'm kind of interested in that, not because I plan to do it, but because I want to share this information with the audience. So, I guess I've explained the premise behind this video and potentially the next two, and the others shouldn't be as long because I don't need to explain all this. So, we'll be back in a few hours. I'll grind this up. I'll make it in Mr. Coffee with reverse osmosis purified drinking water. I'll give you my initial impressions, and then as usual, I'll give you my impressions of the coffee after I've had a few cups and my taste buds have woken up. See you in a few hours. Alright, I'm back. It's time to make some coffee. This is the part where we take a look at the beans. So there are little tabs here at the top. So this is reclosable. I always like that. Looks like I'm going to need some scissors to cut this here at the top, just above the tab. And there we go. Alright, they're kind of a mix. I've got dark, light, and medium colored beans. They don't look that oily. Now, something I wanted to note is that in past videos I would rinse the filter beforehand. I haven't been doing that, and thought I would just kind of just go without. Actually, I think I haven't been doing that in the past few coffee review videos just because I haven't thought about it. I'm not really awake and alert enough, and I forgot to do the smell test on the beans. I can smell something. It's coffee. I'm not getting anything distinct off of it. My director says that she can smell the coffee brewing in the other room. I can't. Unfortunately, I have a poor sense of smell, so that doesn't help with these coffee reviews. But I will say, the more reviews I do, I think the better my my palate gets for coffee. The more I appreciate a really good coffee. Alright, Mr. Coffee's done gurgling and brewing and all that. It's a medium brown color. Now, my director said she could smell it in the other room while it was brewing, and I couldn't. Let's see if I smell anything off this first cup. Smells like coffee. So, as usual, while I wait for the first cup to cool, I'll stall a little bit by talking about a few things. So this black bag has got the company logo here at the top, as the dog is in the back scratching herself. Let's see here. So it's got the company logo at the top. It says double caffeine, crack shot coffee. High caffeine, proudly roasted in Tolar, Texas. Down here at the bottom there's a checkbox if it's whole or ground. Not checked, but I ordered whole bean, got whole bean, so that's good. There's a little outline of the state of Texas here on the bottom. On one side it says fire roasted and high caffeine, and on the other side it's just got information on how to contact the company. Here. The coffee of Texas, the coffee of the people. And interestingly, the box that it came in as well has got different company logos here. Map of Texas, the coffee of Texas, the coffee of the people. It's got a cowgirl on a coffee cup. So, it definitely put something into the whole packaging and brand recognition. That's not really enough time to give this to cool off, but here goes. Oh, that's different. That's different. I'm having trouble describing it. I'm gonna have a few cups. I'll come back and I'll give you my final impressions. All right, so I've only had about 2 cups of this. My director has had me refill her coffee cup a little bit more than she normally would, so that makes me think that she kind of likes this. So I've got a couple different things to say about it. It's kind of got a smoky kind of taste to it, not really strong and overwhelming, but you'll notice that, I think. Also, it's kind of got like a cocoa or dark chocolate, but once again, not overwhelming. It's got a rich taste. It's smooth. I did the part where I let the coffee cool down to where it's lukewarm. It did get bitter, but there's two different kinds of bitters I've noticed. There's the, oh, this coffee is bitter. It's just a sharp, kind of nasty bitter. And then there's the, I let the coffee cool off too much, but it's still smooth bitter, if that makes any sense. You know, you wouldn't want your coffee to be bitter, but if you had to drink it that way, this isn't, it just doesn't have that sharp, nasty kind of taste. Just add a little bit of coffee, warm it up some, and it's good to go. Now, as far as this having double the caffeine, I'm not shaky, I'm not jittery, I don't feel agitated, I don't feel rushed, but I am alert. After 2 cups, I am alert, and I only got about 5 hours sleep last night. So if that's how it's giving me the energy, that I like it. But I don't want coffee that's going to make me nervous or jittery or anything else like that. But it's not. I don't know. It's just I've had some coffees that have been really strong, and I'm not getting that off of this. I'm not saying it's weak at all, but overall, it's kind of got just a little bit of everything. It gives you some energy. It's smooth. It's rich. It's got kind of a different taste to it, but not. It's not flavored, I would say. It still tastes like coffee. So from that perspective, I think a lot of people would like this. Now, the thing that, if I had to say something negative about this, it might be the cost. I mean, 17 bucks or just under 17 bucks for 10 ounces, right? Plus shipping. But if you want to avoid that, it looks like the way they're set up, the coffee subscription saves you 5% on the coffee and you get free shipping. So that would be how you would negate it. So I would say that if you're interested in giving this coffee a try, maybe order a bag like I did to sample it, see if you like it. Maybe try a couple of theirs, you know, get a few of theirs, or if they've got something special going on that month or something like that, maybe try out that coffee. But my understanding is that the coffee that they were going to send me, or that I'm expecting to arrive, is kind of a limited thing. Like they're only going to make it for 1 month, and then the next month they're going to make something else. So it looks to me like this is more of a subscription-based service, but I do like the fact that you can buy an individual bag. Just don't be too surprised at the cost. And I will say this, I know everything's gone up, inflation and things like that, so things are going to cost what they're going to cost. I'd like to see this available in a 1 pound bag for maybe you know, a few dollars more. I would pay like maybe $5 more to get a full pound of it. But overall, it's not bad. It's not what I thought it would be, but that I don't mean that in a bad way. It's actually pretty good, and now it's kind of got me interested to try out the other two that are hopefully on their way. So stay tuned. There might be a couple more videos, or it got lost in the mail, and this is all you get from Whiskey Morning Coffee. That's an unusual name for a company, but this crack shot coffee, it's not bad. Thanks for watching.